Welcome back everyone, it's me Purple Monk Gaming and we're back with the Witney United Tier 10 to Premier League save. We are now into the second season and we're following on from our epic promotion last season. We're now in the Hellenic Premier Division. Today's game is against Easington Sports, but first let's have a look at the league table itself. So as you can see through the season preview with some of the transfers that we have been made 8 to 11 on favourites to win the league. 3 Bridges, who were relegated last season, are 6 to 5 second favourites, and then you've got Binfield and Royal Wootton Bassett, who are not far behind. And speaking of those transfers, let's have a look at what we have managed to do over the last couple of months of business. So Ellis Bright is one of the main players to leave in this season. He's gone to Lichfield on a free. However, we have brought in a few players to help balance the books. We've got Grant Roberts, Max Clark, Shirley Curtis, Charlie Bell and Aziz Liubi on frees, and we also got Chris Taylor from Royal Wootton Bassett. This is on the back of some players that left towards the end of last season. We lost major player Taylor Sinfield to Merthyr Town, we lost Akim Sounds to Ashton Town, Ripshaw went to Brockenhurst, and Dylan Fixter went to Tuffley Rovers. This left us with a lot of gaps to fill. However, we did manage to bring some players in towards the end of last season as well, knowing that players were leaving. We brought in Connor Smythe on a free transfer, Matthew O'Connor, Connor Doe comes in from Ascot, Louis Hayes comes in from Winterton, Ryan O'Hare from Thackley, Manny Agorahay on a free transfer, and Ben Mills also on a free transfer. It looks like we're going to have a strong and competitive squad for next season, but let's see how we do going into the new league. So this is the lineup for today's game against Easington Sports in the English Hellenic Premier League Division. In goal is Paul Brigg, retaining his spot as the #1 stopper in the club. Right back is going to be Green, left back is going to be Smythe. Antonio and Thorpe make up the centre backs. The right winger is Agorahay. On the left is Kilner. The midfield is going to be Roberts and Hayes, and up front the ever deadly duo of Hartley and Sears. Can this team lead us to glory? Let's find out. So here we go. It's kick-off here at the Marriotts Stadium. It's Witney United versus Easington Sports. Hayes over the free kick, he lobs it in, and Kilner is on the end of it. And it's taken Witney 3 minutes to score, and it's Sam Kilner with his debut goal. Absolutely brilliant start for Witney United here, as they take the lead through a wonderful set piece against Easington Sports. Kilner picks it up on the left hand side and he's dashing down the left. He plays it into Sears, back to Roberts, outside to Smythe, back to Roberts, back to Smythe. Some beautiful passing here, crossed in, it goes to Agorahay, and Agorahay has scored, but he is offside, and this goal will not count. Green with the throw into Agorahay, back to Green, whips it in, and Kilner's at the back post, and scores his second goal of the game, and it's Witney United 2, Easington Sports 0, and that is just too easy for the Blanketmen there. 2, Easington Sports 0, and that is just too easy for the Blanketmen there. Goal kick to Easington Sports. Hudson's going to clear that. It's gone straight to Smythe at left back. Can Witney come back with another attack? They can. Hartley heads it on, but it's swallowed by the defence. A poor clearance by the visitors. It's a very messy bit of football here as Easington begin to come forward. Dickey to Bowers to Rose. Rose breaks through and strikes an absolute thunderbolt past Paul Brigg. Ed Rose with an absolute banger from 25 yards, and it's Witney United 2, Easington Sports 1, and this game is far from over. Antonio picks up the ball and Kilner has it on the left wing. He plays it to Smythe, who's overlapped. Plays it back to Roberts. Ball into the midfield to Hayes. Plays a little optimistic ball over, and it's easy for Hudson to catch. A wasted opportunity for the Blanketmen there. Bowers has it in midfield, and could this be an attempt at a counter? No, Witney have culled it. Kilner comes down the left, he's whopped that in, Igorahey, and it's over. It could have been 3 there. Green over the ball, he whips it in. There's a bit of a mess in there, but Josh Thorpe has managed to get on the end of that, and now it is 3-1 to Witney United. Let's see how that went in, so it's lifted in. Thorpe, I think, gets ahead on that. Ahead of the defender. And it's Witney United 3, Easington 1. As we go into half-time here. An absolutely dominant performance from the home side. Throw into Easington. Carpenter takes it to Rose. Back to Carpenter. It's lifted in. It's gone through everybody, and Kilner picks it up. A long, hopeful ball finds Sears to Hartley. Last season's top goal scorer is bearing down on goal. And he's hit the post as he attempts to open his tally for the season. Sears picks the ball up. Gets it back in. Kilner for a hat-trick. It's a good save there. Green to Hayes. And it breaks down. Paul-Brig to Thorpe. Thorpe over the top. Hartley heads it on to Sears. Sears looks out left for Kilner. Kilner's on for a hat-trick. He breaks into the box. He shoots. He scores. And Sam Kilner has definitely made his mark for the Blanketmen today. It's his 3rd goal of the season. He's already bagged himself a hat-trick. This could be a key player for Witney United already. Or could he be a one-game wonder? Hopefully not. We'll find out. 4-1. Could this be 5 for Witney? Hartley is into the box. He shoots. It's a good save from Hudson, and it goes out for a corner. Corner to Witney United as Hawksworth and Gillard come on. It's lifted in, and it's headed away. Hawksworth is there. Picks up the ball. Plays it back to Green. Witney coming forward again. They're hungry. They're looking for a 5th. Roberts is tackled, and it's clear. Roberts with the corner. Lifts it in. Gillard at the back post, and James Gillard has done what he was signed to do, and he is going to score goals. It's Witney United 5, Easington 1, and it's just a great day. Witney United are proving why they are going to be up the top this season as they extend the score to 6. Brilliant cross, and Gillard with another header, and that's just outstanding play from the Blanketmen. I mean, it might not be over yet. Gillard plays it back to Hayes, to Hawksworth. Hawksworth with the ball in. Hartley, and he's put it wide. Last season's top goal scorer missing a good chance. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Witney United have won this game against Easington Sports by 6 goals to 1. Gillard getting 2, Kilner getting a hat-trick, and Thorpe grabbing the other one. Igorahey with a goal ruled out for offside, but it is an absolutely barnstorming start to the Hellenic Premier Division. So this is how we'll end this first episode of the season, and Witney United are top, and they are top convincingly. Could we be seeing another unbeaten season in the lower tiers? It's a great start. 5 goal difference already, and Easington Sports suffer as they sit at the bottom. And as we look to the schedule now, second episode is most likely going to be this one. 3 Bridges at home. The 2 teams who are fighting for the title will play each other in just over a month's time. That will be our next episode. I look forward to seeing you then. And meanwhile, thank you for checking in on Witney United.